I toyed with the thought of that Dunk had the 1,000-yard stare. He's half dead, and I'm pretty sure he wishes he was dead.
His wounds, they have mortified. It's beyond my abilities.
An itchy arsehole is beyond your abilities, my friend. Be gone, witch. Fuck off with you.
He can't fathom how he's alive, and so many brave, great people died for him. The two Humphreys and Baelor, and even Raymun, and all these people try to gather around him, and he feels so alone.
Raymun got some sort of shock, like, I can't believe we've survived. And then I feel like the friendship becomes really strong after that point.
Dunk has people in his corner who think, dude, you just survived against a group of Targaryens in the Kingsguard. You're a hero. And then there's the other side of it who blame him for Baelor's death. And now he is being forced to reconsider his position in this universe because somehow he always manages to survive.
I fought for you. Harding Beesbury, the fucking apple boy, we fought for you. Your prince fought for you against men sworn to protect him. He risked nothing.
Dunk is mourning the loss of Baelor. Lyonel sees that there really was just no honor in what he did. It's that sense of there is really a man of honor in Lyonel. He's a little bit crazy and he's a little bit bloodthirsty, but there really is a code underneath.
Dunk knows that Lyonel is not wrong, having disdain for Targaryen power. At the same time, Baelor was a good man, and Egg is also a Targaryen. Dunk can't get on side with Lyonel in this idea that all Targaryens are naturally bad.
There is a place for you at Summer Hall. You'll swear your sword to me, and Aegon can squire for you. While you train him, my master-at-arms will finish your own training.
He wants to keep his family together, and if Duncan is there, he has more of a chance to do that. I think Aegon is his last chance to rear a son who is representative of the Targaryen family in a good, noble, chivalrous way.
Beg your pardon, Lord, but I think I'm done with princes.
It's sort of what he would have dreamed of in episode 1, these opportunities to be a knight for these fancy lords. But when Dunk says, I'm done with princes, what that means is the whole notion of nobility has been shattered for Dunk. And even though he loves and cares about Egg, Egg is still a prince. Dunk feels like there's no good way that he could train Egg in an environment surrounded by people all clamoring for wealth and power.
My brother wasn't always such a little monster.
Egg is no monster. He's just a boy.
I didn't mean Egg, but no doubt we'll make a man of him too.
When Darren quite bluntly puts into context what Egg's life will be like without Dunk, that's the thing that finally gets him to go back to Maekar with his own gambit. Give me Egg and I'll take him on the road, because when your sons are trained at Summerhall, they turn out like little shits. And Maekar very reasonably says no, because he can't stand his son, a prince, sleeping under a tree with a hedge knight. And also, he doesn't want to turn his last chance to have an honorable son over to somebody else.
He spent an entire tournament at Ashford looking at all these knights and questioning Sir Erlen. Sir Erlen was definitely good enough to have served the Lord, and he realizes now why he lived the way he did. It's because all this glory and the luxury that these knights and highborn people live in is just complete and utter horseshit to be a knight. It's about being true to the principles that you live and set upon yourself. And it's solidified when he speaks to Darren, and Dunk realizes that there's a little kid that looks up to him, and now he has the opportunity to raise a future king by the way Sir Erlen taught him, because he's going to be a well-rounded, knowledgeable, superior king of Westeros.
Sir Duncan! My Lord Father says I am to serve you.
Dunk probably thinks that Maekar saw reason in what Dunk was saying. Perhaps he is better to live away from all the luxuries that come with being part of that royal family. I don't know if he even cares. He's just glad to see Egg and to have his companion back.
Unfortunately for Egg, Maekar said no, and Egg went anyway. So we'll deal with the repercussions of that down the line.
He does it because he really, really wants to be with Dunk. He starts as a sad prince who never liked his family because of Dunk. He learns more about the small folk and the world, and he ends up to be this happy squire who has someone he can trust.
He's failed with his eldest two sons. Aegon is his last chance to create a legacy that is fit for the throne, and him leaving is a kind of rejection of that.
Had it not been for meeting Dunk, he probably would have gone on to be a corrupted Targaryen. So it's such a moment of relief when he goes with Dunk.
Where are we going, sir?
Don't know.
I've had an unbelievable experience on this, but I'll just wait and see. And I think Dunk and Egg are going to wait and see what happens to them too.
You'll have to wait until season 2.
We have a feeling of our unlikely duo back on the road and off to new adventures. Episode 6 ends with Dunk nailing a penny into the tree in Sir Arlen's honor, but also as a reminder to himself of what honor really means and what he'll take forward with him wherever the road may lead.